Okay, we we are starting the live stream. Uh, okay, guys. So, um, hello, hello everyone. I uh, I'm very happy to have you all here today. Today is my first emission, and feel free to give me some feedback or share your thoughts about this immersion today. Um, I will introduce myself. I'm Giovanni. I'm 26 years old. I have two kids, and I'm here in Talk and Talk to improve my English and improve my communication skills. Currently, I'm working at a UK-based company, and um, it's really, how can I say, helpful to uh, learn English and express myself in another language with native uh, native speakers. And today I will try to share a little bit of my experience um, during this I don't know during this work um, talking in English. And today I chose a good topic, I guess. The today's theme is making mistakes, and just to clarify some points. I know you are old here, guys, but I will uh, clarify some points about talk and talk. Um, here is not a class. There will be no corrections, no pauses, and no judgments. Just like in real life abroad, this is a space for you to experience English naturally. The second point is I'm not a teacher. I'm also a student learning together with you. And I prepared today's topic to learn new words and um, ideas and to practice expressing myself freely. And as I mentioned before, today's theme is making mistakes, and I chose this topic because we all deal with the fear of making mistakes, not only in English but in whole life. And sometimes fear protect us, but it can also stop us from growing, you know? And just to explain how it works, if you're new here, I know you you guys not not are new, but just relax and speak as much as you can. Everyone is welcome from beginners to advanced speakers. And just to explain how it works, I will ask someone to read the questions and then we will answer it. Um, Remember, it's okay to make some mistakes. That's how we improve. And okay, let's start with quick introductions. Please, Lucas, can we start with you?
Sure. Good evening, guys. My name is Lucas. I'm from Campinas, São Paulo. I'm 39. I'm 39 years old. I'm married. I I am an administrative assistant at Unicamp, a public university. Nowadays, I live in Barão Geraldo, near Campinas, São Paulo, with my wife, and I'm here in for improve my English, especially speaking skill. And the topic is very good for me. I like. to talk about fear, important shows, and the real life, And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Lucas. Alvaro,
Hello,
good name.
everyone. Yeah,
Okay.
good evening. I'm Álvaro. I'm 31 years old. I live in Arcos, Minas Gerais. I work with technology. I work with telephony, virtual telephony, and I'm here talk to develop my skills in speaking. I'm doing here since February this year to English and August to Spanish, and I also learning French by myself, but I'm not fluent yet. I'm just learning. And in my free time, I like to be in contact with these idioms. I like to watching a lot of videos on YouTube in these foreign idioms that I'm like. And if because it I follow the Talk and Talk since 2021, and I guess maybe watching daily live streams, and what more? I like to play video games. I like to watching TV. I like to listen some music in my free time. Yeah, I think that's it a little bit.
Okay, thank you. Felipe?
Yeah. Hi guys, my name is Felipe Lira. I am 47 years old. Currently, I'm living in Recife with my wife, my daughter, and some pets that I have. I work in information technology area and specifically in networking and security. Uh, in my free time, I like to ride the bike, go to the beach, swimming, and that's it, guy, for now. It's a summary of my life.
Great. Thank you for sharing a little bit about you guys. Okay, let's dive into our topic today, that is making mistakes. The first question I will start. Do you think it's normal to be afraid before an important choice? And yeah, I I believe it's okay, it's normal to be afraid in important choices because uh yeah um ha have a we have a phrase in English that it is what it is, and yeah, basically that's it, or what we are. And sometimes for me, um, it's in all of my important choices, I was afraid, but I I I always go forward and um, do what I needed to do, and that's it. Basically, I I feel that I always need uh, to do something, or how can I say, um, to take an important choice, even when I was afraid or nervous or something. I believe it's pretty normal. And how about you, overall? What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. It's very for me. It's very difficult, and I'm very afraid to when I'm before an important choices. I'm gonna talk with a friend today, for example. I don't have to choose, but I like to choose. But I don't have because it's an important choice, and I'm very afraid about it because I like it, but I'm not sure, and I'm very indecisive person. And for me, important or no choices, for me, I always will be afraid, and it's very difficult to being decision in some occasions are not the point of a person that make decisions. I do rather to pass it to another one, another people, another person because oh my God, for me it's very difficult and I feel very afraid about it.
Yeah, man. Sometimes we really need to uh, take some decision, and yeah, that we don't have some uh, another easy way, you know. And yeah, and about you, Felipe.
Yes, it's totally normal to be afraid when you have a important choice to do, mainly when involves other personal. For example, one a job opportunity that you have, but in my case, I have a daughter and wife and daughter, so I need to not only think in me, but if my wife and my daughter, you be good with the choice. That's it. It's normal. And you, Lucas?
Yeah, I totally agree with you guys. It's for me, it's normal to be afraid before an important choice, especially involve other people's, especially our family, money or job, uh, because I think before I change job or change city, the freight is totally normal because y- your or system nervous the start an alert, but sometimes we need to go way mesmo be afraid, but it's totally normal, especially when you involve your wife in my case, because when we married, I think it's the the life is together. It's very very important. I think that's it.
Yeah, yeah, it's interesting what you guys said. I experienced something um 3 years ago when I was uh leaving my job here in Brazil and starting at a Canadian company, and I was thinking because I'm married and I have 2 kids, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I will change my job, and I I I didn't even um, know English, and I how can I say I couldn't express myself in English, and I had few experiences before this job, and okay, I was real afraid, and I stayed at least 2 months thinking about to um give up and come back to the Brazilian job, and okay, I I I chose to go ahead and um, uh, I don't know to say this expression, but put my face uh, to I don't know to a bite. I don't know, but uh, I tried to kill the lion, and and yeah, here I am. But okay, Lucas, could you read the second question?
Sure. Um, what are the pros and cons of fear of making mistakes? For me, the cons, sometimes you don't. chose the better way because the fear stopped you. And the pros, on the other hand, uh, I think sometimes the fear is really important for stopped is the best bad chose. I think that's it.
Okay, Philip.
Uh, the pros and cons to fear of making mistake. The pros, it's because you are worried about what can happen before a mistake, because of that we need to pay attention what we need to do. For example, in a project, for example, in a change, we need to analyze what will happen after you change some configuration, If you make a mistake, we need to fix what you do. And the cons, in my opinion, is we learning with mistakes, When you make
Yeah.
mistake, we can analyze what we did, and it's an opportunity to improve uh, the technical or what they think you need to what you are doing, That's it. And you over.
Yeah, I think a, a pro is that you will about the fear. I think a pro is you will thinking a lot before doing something, and for this reason, make you don't made maybe you don't will do bad things, for example, because you think a lot before doing something, because I feel fear of making some mistake. Yeah, maybe you're not sure about doing something, and you have fear about it is a bad thing in the end of the in the end is a bad thing, and you it's a con because you don't is a pro because you don't do a bad thing because you think a lot and no I don't will risk and a con, I think is maybe the same. You can too lose some opportunities because I fear of try and risk, and you can lose some opportunities about because of it, because you have very fear and don't risk anything, and you lost some good things. I think it's a faca de dois gumes. I don't know the name in English.
Yeah, yes, I agree with you. And as you said, the main cons are um, sometimes you can lost a big opportunity because you are stuck in your fear um, and sometimes we need uh, to how can I say um, to go forward and take some risk and um, basically that's it. And the pros is um, yeah we can't um, the fear and the afraid can stop us to do something bad or something wrong, and we have some time to um, think better and make a good decision before do something. And yeah, I believe that's it. And okay, let's move on to a third question. Um, Felipe, could you read the third question, please?
Yeah. Yeah. Has whoever felt stagnant because of the fear of making mistakes? Yes, about job position. I have one position in the past. I had opportunity to go to another other company, but uh, I how can I say I cancel the interview because uh, I be afraid about to make mistake, because I need to move for other city, and it's involved, like I said before, it's involved me and my wife and my daughter. So because of that, I how can I say I deny the opportunity. That's it, because they make mistake in the future. I confess I'm not regret about that, because uh, it's not involve me, but my family too. That's it.
Yeah, good point. And I know, man, it's a really difficult decision. And yeah, as we already talked here, um, involve um more than um more than me and you, more than our life, and involve uh life of the people around us. And yeah, it's a really, yeah, a really hard decision to do. And okay, Lucas, and you?
Yes, I have felt stagnant because of the fear about speaking English. I knew on Talk and Talks in 2021, but I didn't continuate in on Talk and Talks because at the time I was fear when I think about English or speaking English, and I I I I I have the sure it is stagnate my English because last 4 or 5 years I couldn't be better in speaking English. I think that's it.
Okay, Álvaro?
Yeah, a lot of times in my job, I guess, for example, one year ago when I enter in this job, that in my actual job, I very stay felt afraid about making mistakes because I am very afraid about making mistakes in my job, and for this reason I felt stagnated. Until nowadays, I have some occasions that I feel I have this feeling. For example, especially when I need to join things with the financial, because it's about money, and if you commit some mistakes, oh my God, the client um is very terrible to lead with them about money. And for example, some months ago, my boss uh, my boss gave me a list of tasks about the financial things, and I try to drop to my colleague more experience. But in the end of the day, no, I need to doing this because my colleague is not. You think you need to try to you need to try and try, don't commit mistakes, and in the end uh, everything would goes good. Everything ends good because I don't commit these mistakes that I've imagined that I would commit. because of my fear about committing these mistakes. Yeah, I think that's it. My job.
Yeah, yes, for me, as I mentioned at the beginning, I have um, I have some afraid regarding some topics in my life, but I I I learned to um, move forward and go ahead with my decisions, and for sure I've ever felt stagnant, but I always try to move forward, even make some mistakes. I learned to make mistakes, um, uh, with with no fear. But I would say it's really hard to do this, and sometimes um, I I felt myself. How can I say? Um, I don't know. Um, Sometimes thinking a lot to the decision about the decision, and I sometimes I need to take a breath and take a time to think better, and yeah, it's a really hard thing to do, but yeah, I believe it's okay, and it's how we uh, say it's how we work, and yeah, that's it. Um, the the fourth question is: we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Uh, do you agree, and why? And yes, what I can say is my mind is a terrible place when I need uh to uh to make a decision, because ah I I spend a lot of time thinking what will happen, and uh what can um what can happen in a wrong way. And yeah, for me it's a jail, because it's really hard. It's really hard to do some decisions, um, and sometimes our mind is uh how can I say, it's the enemy, if I can say it in this way, and um, it's a bigger problem for me, because I sometimes I stay too much time thinking and not doing or not making something, and yeah, I believe that's it. Um, Overall, how about you?
Yeah, I share of the same feelings that you, Giovanni. For me, it's very difficult. I suffered a lot before in the imagination of especially when I need to decide if we go somewhere or do something with someone. For me, it's very hard, and I struggle a lot in my imagination. And there's in the final of the times, I I I don't do things with other people because I'd rather to stay in here we here my home, for example. If somewhere with someone, my family sometimes plan some getaway to go, And at the hour that it communicate with me, I will with you guys. And in the end of the in the end, I no, I gave up to go with them. For me, is these decisions is very difficult, and I struggle a lot in the imagination. Yeah.
Yeah, I see. As I said, it's kind of hard to make some decisions. Yeah. How about you, Lucas?
For me, yes. Sometimes my mind increase the fear. For example, for me participating on immersions on Talk and Talk was really hard because my mind uh, increase the fear, the anxious, the but when I participate for first time, it's okay, and the second time it's okay, and the my mind sometimes is against uh, for me. That's it.
Yeah, cool. Um, Felipe, how about you?
Yeah, I suffer more in my imagination before to make a decision because we have a lot of, how can I say, options, in my mind. And as I've already said, I'm a, how can I say, indecision person, no? Because of that, when I go to do something, I think a lot of things to that can happen, and because of that, I suffer a lot in my imagination. But when I do something, I see that it's not was that I thought, it's more easy than I thought. So that's it, man. We create a lot of things in our mind, but it's only for precaution. I don't know how can I say in English, but that's it. In summary, I suffer a lot in my mind.
Yeah. I learned something uh when I was a teenager, and I ride skate. Uh, and when I when I need to do something skating, um, the the people said to me, uh, "Don't think, only do the thing." And sometimes it's the needed for us. Don't think anymore and just do it. Uh, yeah. So, Lucas, could you read? Let me see here.
The
Could you read the? Oh, I've separated the question here. Oh, okay, I found it. Um, could you read the eighth question?
eight.
Each, yes.
Have you ever felt proud to overcome to fear of something? Could you share with us? Mm, um, y- yes. I I always feel fear when I speak English, but nowadays I go the same fear, And for me, it's the I feel proud uh, because since 2021 I procrastinate my speaking skills, and the this year I talk with my mind, and I combinate with with her. This year I will be better in my speaking skills in English. And for me, it's okay, and I am feel proud about this. That's it.
Amazing, man. And just a quick note, I have already known you guys in other immersion, and I what I can say is you you always are doing a great job, and I I knew Alvaro and you, Lucas, and I believe I participated only one time with Felipe. But yeah, you all are doing a great job. So okay, how about you, Felipe?
Yeah, I remember a situation that I need to present a, a strategy of immigration in a project, for a group of the people. It was a client, and there are more than 50 people on the room. So I was so scared about that, but at the end, everything was okay, because it's like a technical things, I'm a good in a technology that I was present, but because I need to present this to a client, I was a little bit scared, but was okay. It was last week. That's it.
Perfect. Man, I really believe that the um work experience make us powerful when we try to do something different or try to do something hard. Mainly, yeah, mainly when we are scared about the thing. But as you mentioned, you are technical. You are a good technical guy, and I believe all of us here are a good technical guys in our job. And well, yeah, when we really want uh, to overcome this fear and try to do our best. It's a, a powerful thing to carry on our side, because if you can do it in your job, in your work, or in a big presentation you do, um, well, anything else you want. And yeah, it's a good thing to experience. And how about you, Alvaro?
In my job, absolutely, we have some. We are we attend our clients through, online, by WhatsApp, and sometimes we need to do some meetings with the clients to to have a showcase and demonstrate our services or our softwares, and demonstration by meetings, on Google Meetings with them. And in the when I enter in this company, I try as I can to escape of this task to because I'm very shy, and to having a meeting with clients, and some occasions is more than one person, and sometimes if with a company with other guys. with some people. And for me, I overcome it, but in the beginning, I struggle a lot. And for I mean, but nowadays I'm proud because in the end I doing well this task to demonstrate the people uh, the meeting goes everything good in the end of in the end of the meeting. And this is um one one thing. Other thing is be here in Talk and Talk because like I said in my introduction, I follow the Talk and Talk since 2021. But now, just now this year, I've put my face on camera here to speaking with you guys, and I procrastinated during 4 years or 5 years, I don't know, for a long time, and yeah, but nowadays is a good place for me, and I feel more comfy and confident here to talk, but I procrastinating a lot because of my fear to appear online in meetings. Yeah, everything is about meetings with me.
Yeah, no, I believe all of us here already um, had the same issue, the same problem. Uh, yeah. Um, let's move on to the um my my next question. Okay. Talking about the last question, if you could go back in your past, which advice would you give to yourself? Um, for me, I would say um, don't be afraid, or it's it's a general thing to say, but um, I would say be confident on yourself, because um, I I I believe sometimes we work a lot to improve ourselves and learn more things and learn um, improve our skills in our work uh, or in something we want to do. And I believe we need to be more confident by ourselves, um, and try to do the thing without some self judgment, you know. And I believe that is the main advice that uh, I I give to myself. And how about you, Alvaro?
I'm not a a good person to give advice, especially for myself. But I think one of them is okay not to be okay, or it's okay to make mistakes, and take your time. Take your time. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, good, good. And about you, Sleep, are you are muted?
Sorry. I would say the mistakes is part of the process of learning, you know. If you don't make mistakes, you are not learning. And, and sometimes we need uh, to make a risk, you know. We need to how can I say enfrentar, né? I don't know how can I say this kind of in English,
Face
but
face some risks.
yes, take some risk in life because we need to evolve, you know, even in professional and personal life, we need to evolve and we need uh, We need to make mistakes to evolve in the personal and professional area. That's it.
Great. And how about you, Lucas?
Yeah, if I could go back in my past, especially talking about on participate on talk and talks, I would say for me go even if you are scared because it's the better way for you, especially if you speaking more English. Uh, so that's it.
Yeah, okay, cool. Um, yeah. Um, when I when I was starting my life in um in abroad, how can I say abroad companies, I was really scared of my my skills and my communication, and yeah, I felt a really how can I say I have felt really I don't know um it, it, I I felt was impossible to speak English even um doing 5 years of English classes and uh, in person classes. And today I'm really proud to be here, um, to be at the company I'm working on today. And I believe all of us here in the immersion um, can be proud of you and proud of the um about you how can I say that about you your skills are growing, and I believe we are on the right side doing okay. Okay, Fred.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.
And I believe it's um as I mentioned at the beginning of the immersion. Um, here's a good place to make mistakes and um, and feel comfortable to be yourself. And to finish this immersion today, I want um, to read the 11th question that is here on Talk and Talk. Are you afraid of making mistakes? And how do you handle this thing? And I would say here I really feel comfortable to make mistakes, and uh, not even in here in Talk and Talk, but in my life or um, speaking English in my work. Today I really feel comfortable to make a mistake because I know it's okay and it's normal of making some mistakes sometimes. And when I when I think that I I could um, make some mistake, I I think better, and I say okay. It's okay to make some mistakes sometimes. And yeah, how about you, Lucas?
Yes, I agree with you, Giovanni, and especially here on Talking Talks. I think the word not afraid, but I am feel free make mistakes, and because not to judge it, and I handle this, participate on immersion, setting goals for this month, and speaking English. I think that's it.
Amazing. So about you, Alvaro?
Yeah, here in Talk Talk, I don't feel afraid to make mistakes. If how I can handle this, if I don't have any specific words to explain, and I forgot here in English, if I forgot something, I try to explain in different ways using my vocabulary or speaking the word in Portuguese, whatever. Because of it, I don't feel mistakes. And the Spanish is the same. I don't feel mistakes. I think here, in the main reason that I've been here in Talk here is because nobody will judge me, and because of it, I never felt afraid to make mistakes here. If I don't know the answer, I just said I don't know to answer this question because it's complicated for me to discuss about it. And yeah, but I don't felt this afraid here, no.
Yeah, it sounds good. I agree. I totally agree with you guys. But it's I would say it's easier for me because I had my bad experience in the past with in my jobs and my English classes. And today here I put my face on beaten up, and yeah, it's okay. But it's really comfortable to have a place that we can only speak as we know, and that's it. So okay, we are at the end, and thank you guys for the immersion today. I'm really happy to be here, and I hope you enjoyed the immersion today. And please feel free to let me know about your thoughts and share your feedbacks about the this immersion today. And I will put the link here. Just give me a second. Um, Please uh, share your feedbacks in this link. And that's it for now. That's all, folks. Bye
Bye
and
bye.
take a good
Thank you.
rest.
Congrats,
Bye.
Giovanni.
Thank you. Thank you.